Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Homage to him, the exalted one, the enlightened one, the supremely awakened one. Buddham saranam gacchami, Dhammam saranam gacchami, Sangham saranam gacchami. I go to the Buddha for guidance. I go to the Dhamma for guidance. I go to the Sangha for guidance. Namo Kie Butsu, Namo Kie Ho, Namo Kie So. Yagon Chosegan Ishir Mujodo Shigan Fumanzok Seifujo Shogak Gao Muryoko Fuidai Seishu Fusai Shobingum Seifujo Shogak Gashijo Bundo Myosho Chojipo Kukyo Mishomon Seifujo Shogak Ryokujin Shonen Joe Shubongyo Shigu Mujodo Isho Tenin Shi Jinriki Endaiko Fusho Musaido Shoujo Sankumyo Kosai Shuyakunan Kaihichi Egen Meshi Komo An Esokusho Akudo Sudaten Zen Shumon Kosojo Manzok Ioro Jipo Nichigaten Shujuki Tenko Onfugen Ishu Kai Hozo Kosei Shu Dokuho Jo Dai Shuchu Seppo Shishiku Kuyo Isai Bud Gusoku Shutoku Hon Ganne Shitten Joman Tokui Sangayo Nyobuten Muge Shi Tsudaten Mihusho Gangaku Erik Toshi Saisho Son Shigan Yakoka Daisen Okando Koku Shoten Nin To Uchi Myoke Namandambu 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 Gannichi kudoku Byoryo seisai Dohoten Bodai Shin Oryo Anrako Namanda, 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 Namanda.
The Golden Chain. I'm a link in Amita's golden chain of love that stretches around the world. I will keep my link bright and strong. I will be kind and gentle to every living thing and protect all who are weaker than myself. I will think pure and beautiful thoughts, say pure and beautiful words, and do pure and beautiful deeds. May every link in Amita's chain of love be bright and strong. May we all obtain perfect peace. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our Nirvana Day Service, and thank you for coming. Please join me in Gasho for some words from Shinran's collected works. We will unfailingly reach the pure land of happiness, whereupon we will be brought to realize the same enlightenment of great Nirvana as Amida Tathagata, being born in the flower of that perfect enlightenment. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu. Shinran Shonin also states in his Essentials of Faith Alone, Nirvana is the goal of Buddhist life, the blowing out of blind passions and the extinction of the ignorant self that leads to the birth of an awakened being of wisdom and compassion. Now, there's many synonyms for Nirvana that you might have heard. Nirvana is called extinction of passions, the uncreated, peaceful happiness, eternal bliss, true reality, Dharma body, Dharma nature, suchness, oneness, and Buddha nature. In short, Nirvana is the end of suffering in this lifetime and in all future lifetimes. Today's service is to commemorate and honor the historical Shakyamuni Buddha who attained Nirvana and passed away on February 15th, 486 BCE at Kushinagara, India, at the age of 80. That's according to our Mahayana tradition. But months before Shakyamuni passed away, he had already declared his mission nearly complete, his mission being the teachings of what he had learned after becoming a Buddha. So during the rainy season, when he was in his 80th year, he became quite ill. His pains were very sharp, and so that Ananda, the Buddha's personal attendant and closest friend, feared that the Buddha would die. But despite all this suffering, he willed his life to continue. At that time, the community of monks, referred to as the Sangha, was scattered throughout northern India. And the Buddha deemed it improper to achieve complete final nirvana without the Sangha at his side. When told of this plan, Ananda misinterpreted his master's resolve. He thought the Buddha was holding on to life because he'd not yet given the complete course of his teachings. And Shinran was also accused of doing the same thing. When Ananda told the Buddha of his concerns, that not only that he feared for the loss of his beloved master, but that he was anxious for the Buddha to give the Sangha a final encouragement and final instructions, Shakyamuni became pretty angry, and he blew up at Ananda, and he said, "Do you really think, Ananda, that I am a closed-fisted teacher who conceals teachings? Do you believe there are still truths that I have not yet taught to others? But Shakyamuni had kept nothing back. On the last day of his life, this was confirmed. While reclining on his deathbed, which he laid between two of the sal trees on the outskirts of Kushinagara, the Buddha spoke to the Sangha and he said, Ask, O monks, do not hold back. If someone has doubts or confusions about the Dharma or the Sangha, or about suffering, its cause, its cessation, or the path, ask and I will answer. No one said anything and silence followed. Finally, Ananda, who stated the obvious, he said, not a single of the Sangha doubted or was confused. In other words, they all knew that Shakyamuni had not held anything back and had taught everything he knew. His final day is remembered as a scene of remarkable calm, surrounded by well-wishers, monks, lay devotees, animals, and even gods. Shakyamuni spoke his last words and he lay down and died. His last words before he died were, after I leave this world, make the Dharma your place of refuge. Make yourself a light. All things in this world are impermanent. Follow the Dharma diligently. When he said make the Dharma your refuge, the Dharma is the teachings left by the Buddha. Taking refuge is compared to me like running under a dry shelter during a heavy rain. All things in this world are impermanent. In time, all things change. Things that seem to be permanent or lasting forever do not. Rocks in time become soil. Trees that live as long as 2,000 years eventually die and go back to the earth. People and all animals eventually grow old and die. He said, follow the Dharma diligently. We should work hard to understand the Dharma and live it in our daily lives. So Shakyamuni is referred to as the historical Buddha. And according to history, he was born, he lived his life, and he died just as we do. He was not a god, but a man who, after his enlightenment, lived to teach the Buddha Dharma for 45 years. He died at the age of 80. And he was the first one to teach us about Amida Buddha. So in conclusion, please join me in Gassho for a reading from Shinran Shonin's Nembutsu Geist. Nyorai shoi koshu se, yui setsu mida hongon kai, go joku akuji, gunjo kai, oshi nyorai nyojitsu gon. That translates to Shakyamuni Tathagata appeared in this world solely to teach the ocean-like principle, vow of Amida. We, an ocean of beings in the evil age of the 5 defilements, should entrust ourselves to the Tathagata's words of truth. When the one-thought moment of joy arises, Nirvana is attained without severing blind passions. We, ignorant and wise, even grave offenders and slanderers of the Dharma, all alike turn and enter Shinjin. They are like the waters that upon entering the ocean become one with the taste of it. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu. So please join us today at 11 a.m. following this service for our annual membership meeting. Again, thank you for joining us and have a wonderful rest of your day.